Jim!
Well, Sissy, it really is Old Home Week here in Los Angeles with you and your parents and your brother. It's terrific to see all of you. It really is.
Thank you.
Especially under these circumstances with Coal Miner's Daughter, which just has to be a hit. Just has to be. You're so good in it. Yeah,
Thank you.
Sissy, last night at the Roxy Theater, we got to hear you perform. And now there can be no doubt among the skeptics that you really did your own singing. But I wanted to ask you, your own voice is so close to Loretta's. Did you have to go beyond that? You know, did you have any coaching or anything?
Yeah, Loretta really worked with me a lot. And I worked with Owen Bradley, who's a wonderful, wonderful record producer in Nashville and has worked with Loretta for years. And I worked in her studio with her musicians and with the grand lady herself coaching me. So I had a really a good time.
Well, it's very, very close. It's hard to tell one from the other. Of course, it deals with so much more than just Loretta's music and the relationship with Mooney, her husband. What do you make of their relationship in real life?
Well, I really admire both of them for sticking it out. What do I make of their relationship?
Well,
it's an institution at this point.
But a very tempestuous thing.
As many relationships are.
Yeah, but do you think that they'll ride it out till the very end?
I'm sure they will, yeah. Oh, oh, heavens. They've made it this long through all the things they have. It's going to be a piece of cake from now on.
Did you ever ask her about that, why she stayed with him?
Yes.
What did she say?
She loves him.
And that's all she says?
And they've been together for so many years. It's, you know, how could she ever... I've been with my husband for 6 years, and I think, how could I ever... You know, how could we ever split up? I'd have to start breaking somebody else in. And Loretta would have a lot of breaking in to do.
You think she stays with him out of a sense of loyalty or perhaps even guilt?
Certainly not guilt. I think she's with him because she wants to be with him. They've made a life together. They have a family. They have a home. They have a good, solid life together. And I think it works.
You have actually 2 movies out now. You have Heartbeat out with Nick Nolte. And I'm curious to know, Nolte is such a strong personality, and Tommy Lee is such a strong personality. Are they anything at all alike?
They're both guys. But really that's about where the comparison ends. They're both wonderful, wonderful actors, and I love them both dearly, but they're personality-wise very, very different.
Did you have to deal with them in different ways, Sissy? Did you have to be a different person with each one of them?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, as Sissy, I'm just myself with everybody, but the relationship between Dew and Loretta was quite different from the one of Carolyn and Neil. So I felt a greater... Loretta has an incredible sense of humor, and I'm sure that that's what's gotten her through the hard times in her life. And I think that's an enormous thing that I've learned from Loretta.
Do you have a great sense of humor?
Well, I did until the film finished, and I had to give it up.
Well, try to get it back, Sissy.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Sissy, it's been great seeing you. Thanks for talking with us today.
Thank
here
you.
in Los
I'd like
Angeles.
to say hello to everybody in Dallas-Fort Worth.
And don't forget Quitman.
Oh, well, of course, that goes without saying.
Thanks. Terrific. Okay, now then, I'll just turn around, and if we can just put these down for a second. chair around like so.
Stay close to the table so you stay in the light.
Please?
Stay close to the
Okay, I'll let him move it then.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. And, you know, just, it doesn't have to be this tight. Okay. Just a second here. All right.
Look right into the lens just a minute.
Okay.
Sissy's over here.
Okay. All right.
Is everyone ready? Tanya Mullen?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Okay.
She's this.
I'm going to tell some jokes. Let me see. Did you hear the one about
No.
the Texas
Oh,
rancher?
just quiet. For the editing, just quiet. Just a second. Okay. Okay, and let me give you 2 quick questions. All right. Do you think they'll just ride it out forever? Do you think Loretta stays with Mooney out of a sense of loyalty or guilt? You were working with Nick Nolte in Heartbeat, Tommy Lee Jones in The Coal Miner's Daughter. They're both very strong personalities. Did you have to be a different person working with each of them? Okay, that'll do it. All right. Was the singing the hardest part of Coal Miners?
Well, it was the most integral part, but no, it was fun. It was all a lot of work, but none of it was really